UEFA Champions League is back today, this Tuesday the 26th of November. In this video I'm going to share with you my two value bets that I've got. That includes the games with Sporting and Arsenal, and we're going to be looking at Manchester City and Feyenoord. I'm going to break down and explain every section of the Arsenal bet builder. As you can see below me, we've been doing really well this season. If all goes to plan today, we hit 100 units, which is absolutely insane. Set out a plan to reach 250 units by the end of the season. We should do that with ease. Don't want to speak too soon, but hopefully we can make this a 300 unit season. But less waffle, let's get into the purpose of the video. So as you could see there, that's the Man City bet builder that we're going to be running 2 units. Going to be advising to stick 2 units on both these bet builders. So we're taking Man City to win, 10-minute result to be a draw, under 8 corners in the first half, under 7 cards, and no red card. Now, on to the bet builder that I'm most excited about. Could have made this like a 3 to 5 unit play. I have good confidence in each section from this bet builder. So starting off in the Sporting and Arsenal game, under 3 goals in the first half, match range goals to be between 1 and 4. Over 6 corners, under 4 cards in the first half, no red card. Then we're adding a section from the Bayern Munich and PSG game to be under 6 goals. So let's start with looking at Sporting and Arsenal. Their last past 3 meetings have all been draws. Their last game was in March 16th, 2003, which was 1-1. And they played a few days before that on March 9th, which they drew 2-2. This is a completely different sport and a completely different Arsenal team coming into this game. They're both coming off the back of really good form. Sporting have won 5 of their last 5, including a really good 4-win victory over Man City. Arsenal's form hasn't been the best, but they have had a tough run of games, to be fair. So they lost against Inter Milan they lost against Newcastle, 1-1 draw with Chelsea, but their latest game they look to be back on form with few players out on injury that were back into the squad, in a 3-0 victory over Nottingham Forest. So let's start by looking at the goals in the first half for both of these teams. So Arsenal have a 70% chance of having a first half clean sheet, and Sporting has a 60% chance of having a first half clean sheet. The first half average in regards to the goals, firstly let's just talk about both teams to score. Both teams to score in the first half as an average 15% hit ratio for both of these teams put together. So those two metrics I just read out to you, it dictates goals, so you definitely want to be looking at that. Over 2.5 goals in the first half between the two teams has a 15% hit ratio, so we're playing with very, very high percentages there in regards to goals. I think the opening of this game is going to be very competitive, and the volume will pick up as the game goes on, which you tend to do see in Champions League football. So the corners, we've taken the lowest over possible for the corners. So we're taking over 6 corners, but the average corner kicks per match between Sporting and Arsenal gives you 12.9. That is the projection for the corners in this game today. So over 6.5 corners has an average hit percentage ratio between the two teams of 80%. The only reason I went with the low over there, because for example, if you're going to take an over 8.5 corners, it only has a 55% average between the two teams. I just didn't feel comfortable going over the 6, under 4 cards in the first half. So the sum of bookings per match between Sporting and Arsenal is full for the full 90 minutes, including any added time. It's a very low 3.2. So the over 4.5 only has a 32% hit ratio and again that's for the full 90 minutes. We just need under 4 cards and no red card, so under 4 cards in the first half. I'm really confident with that. Let's have a little look at the average end. So the first half total cards average for these two teams is 1.62, so you could possibly take that line down to under 3, but just to play safe, trying to win this bet, trying to make it as easy as possible, I took that high under there. So really confident in both of these bet builders. Going to be recommended to put 2 units on both of them. I'm currently looking at the Inter Milan and Bayern Leverkusen and Atletico. You've got AC Milan playing today. If I do upload another video, it will be in regards most likely to the Bayern Leverkusen and Atletico game. Maybe we might run a bet builder specifically just for the Bayern Munich and PSG game, but I'm not too sure yet. I don't want to force anything out. I'm trying to just get over that 100 unit mark, as you can see. So hopefully we go 2-0. Before I wrap this up though, why don't we just take a little look at the goals in the Bayern Munich and PSG game. So this game has a 65% chance of going over 2.5 goals, and the average amount of goals between the two teams gives you a solid 3 goals. So let's take a little look at the hit ratio on the goals in regards to Bayern Munich. So Bayern Munich going over the line that we are running with today, the over 5.5 line. Let's see how they've played out so far this season. Obviously I've looked over all of these metrics beforehand, but I just like to go over them with you on the video just so you know what you're getting into. So over 5.5 goals overall for Bayern Munich this season, only has an 18% hit ratio. I do feel like Bayern Munich are gonna dictate how this game plays out. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel PSG and their team is not as good as Bayern Munich's. I'm sorry. And PSG in regards to goals so far this season, so over 5.5 goals overall, they have a 25% hit ratio. So we're playing with really good percentages on this Arsenal vs Sporting bet builder. The Man City and Fenador bet builder I do like as well. Man City have been on absolute, but I don't know how to even explain it. It's just poor form, haven't they? That loss against Tottenham was really unexpected, but I can't see him losing tonight. I've said that for the past 5 games in a row now. But if Man City lose at home in the Champions League defender today, I would be really surprised. Really surprised. But yeah, that's all I've got for you on this video today. If you could subscribe, I'd appreciate it. If you liked the video, please like the video. Other than that, I hope you all have a great day.